Before this video starts, I just want to let you know that this is a sarcastic review of Monday Night Raw. It's okay to disagree with my opinions on some things. Now that all the losers that care way too much about this are gone, here we go. Monday Night Raw was a pretty good show in my opinion this week. I don't really think there was a whole bunch of filler, and to be honest, I think all the matches were pretty darn good. What a way to start. We start off Monday Night Raw with Phil Real Glass Brooks. Thank you, firefighters. I don't know what California did to make Jesus Christ mad, but they did something, and now the entirety of California is burning. Prayers up to them, and then CM Punk decides he's gonna throw some shots at John Cena, and then he declares for the Royal Rumble. Perfect timing on the Seth Rollins interruption, and then Punk saying, "Why couldn't have Rhea Ripley interrupted me?" Bro, I couldn't stop laughing. Also, Cole, I gave you an answer to your question last week. He will never let his gay love go. Times get hard, Punk runs away in his mind. He's versions of cells, whatever, crossdresser. Rollins declares for the Royal Rumble, and oh my god, Drew McIntyre came out. I think CM Punk might kill himself. Gay love trial, or trio, whatever, triad. That's the word I'm looking for, but whatever. Roman finna take over the company again, bro. Drew was really spitting facts, but y'all not trying to hear him because y'all are too busy worrying about what Crossdresser and what Phil Brooks has to say. Feels like each brand only has one person with common sense on like in the entirety of the brand. On Raw, it's Drew McIntyre. NXT, it's Dion Lennox. And SmackDown, it's Apollo Crews. Anyways, we're definitely getting a triple threat match, like 100%. It's such a shocker that they all declared for the Rumble. Never would have guessed. Anyways, it was a good promo. I'm just giving it a hard time for whatever reason. But now we're gonna move on to the much awaited debut of the man with no fear. I said this last week, bro, but Chad Gable needs to hire Hulk Hogan as his manager. One's racist in kayfabe, the other one's racist in real life. It's perfect. Oh, but Hogan did so much for the business. Shut up, bro. Wow, man, I wonder who his opponent is. And then bro said maybe he should have a little fear. Michael Cole, you're crazy. Michael Cole, you're crazy. Bro, I knew it was gonna happen, but I was marking out like crazy. I was screaming, I was going crazy, whatever. It was just a moment, bro. Sometimes you just have to be a fan. Sometimes you have to disregard everything else and just be a fan of what's in front of you. I know. Another loss for Gable. Whatever, bro. It's okay, bro. It's not that serious. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was one of the most fun matches I've watched in a minute, bro. Penta sells so great. That chop off was cinema, and the fact that the crowd was giving them so much reaction. The fact that they were giving Pentagon Jr. the respect that like the Motor City Machine Guns weren't given, or like Andrade wasn't given. Thank God. I think we just have to all just agree. Like, I feel like we all just universally agree that this match is really good and it was really fun. And Pentagon is a great worker. Penta is like everything as advertised. Like, quite literally, he's everything as advertised. And his promos, he can talk his tail off. That's all I'm gonna say. He can talk his tail off. Just give him time. On another note, Chad Gable's got to feel like amazing being trusted as Penta's first opponent. Getting that level of trust from the boys up high, that's gotta feel good. That's gotta feel good for bro. Penta's gonna have such a good run, bro. He's gonna have such a good run whenever he kills the entirety of the Latino world order. Anyways, what a lover boy. How sweet, Dominic. Finn's so funny, man. Finn is so funny. I'm starting to enjoy this whole Judgment Day stable a little bit more now, because I feel like they're really like giving into their own personalities. And I feel like that's making it better. They're being their own person. Then we get Sheamus's music, and oh my god, bro, the work rate was work rating. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I paid attention to the full match, because I really didn't. I was busy still marking out over Pentagon. But Ludwig Kaiser is what a champion looks like. And I feel like he probably should have won that match. However, Sheamus is going to be the next Intercontinental Champion, so it makes sense. He's setting up for that big, probably WrestleMania match, where he's going to take the title away from Braun Breaker. Goodness gracious, Kathy Kelly. That boy, the cross-dresser was the one that she was interviewing, bro. I would have folded on Spy. I'm not going to lie. He said he is quote-unquote needling him. What do you mean by that, bro? Look, bro, I can't be the only one that's like starting to shoot hate like Seth Rollins and just not liking him anymore, bro. I know that's his character. I know they're pushing him to turn heel and whatever, and he can't adapt to the fact that Phil's a good guy now. But after watching that Chris Van Vliet interview, bro, it just makes him look like such a crybaby. Like on a real note, such a crybaby. We already knew he was a crybaby with all his Twitter beefs, but like it's putting it on a pedestal. Cutting away from me complaining, we get to see that Karrion Kross is just like an S tier instigator, bro. Homeless guy versus movie star. Anyways, we get Gooner. And he's interrupted by Dow says, DYS, Dow says, DYS. I'm not gonna lie, I was completely expecting a Triple H and Booker T level promo whenever he said, you're just a really, really talented tag team wrestler. Jey Uso then cuts this super emotional promo, and it's one of his best promos he's ever cut. And then it's basically confirmed it's Jey Uso versus Gunther, Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. I can't be the only one that wouldn't mind seeing Jey Uso take the title from him. It doesn't make much sense, and I know it's not gonna happen, but like, what if, bro? Like, what if? Chills, bro. Chills with that, like, that Intercontinental Championship match, you know, the video package beforehand, bro. Chills. Lyra Valkyria is 100% the future, bro. Like, I see that people are complaining about Dakota Kai losing, and I understand. I wanted Dakota to win because it makes more sense, but I didn't want either of them to lose. So, like, it's like a let's go, but like boo moment, you know? She definitely looks the part. She looks really good with that championship. It's like it was designed for her. I low-key thought Dakota was finna turn heel, bro. I thought she was finna up in like Swiss cheese or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna skip the Sammy and Miz match because I really didn't care about it. But I will hit this one point. The Blue Thunder Bomb won Sami Zayn a match. I was showing my homegirl wrestling tonight for like the first time, and she heard Rhea talk about some mommy is back on top, and I honestly think she thinks less of me now. I had to hit her with one of those hear me out about Nia Jax though when she interrupted Rhea. Hey, no disrespecting Bayley. She's the greatest to ever do it. Let's calm it down there. Let's stop with the BBL Bayley disrespect. She's the greatest that's ever done it. Longevity and reliability wise, of the 4 horsewomen, she is the best. She's paved her way as the greatest of all time. I'm not gonna sit here and just take this disrespect for Bayley. She is the best of all time. I don't care if I get hate for that. She is the greatest that's ever done it. She hit her with one of those big old dumb idiot. That's crazy. And then they got to BTA. They got to all that, and it says run raggy. I really enjoyed that segment, even though I saw a lot of people talking about it as filler, and there was no reason for the segment to be there. Just appreciate it. It was a good promo overall. Okay, but I have to issue a sincere apology to both Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I hated this feud going into this main event street fight, but oh my god, that was gas. That might honestly be one of my favorite matches ever. They didn't do too much, but they didn't do too little. Like, I feel like when they have no holds bars or like street fights, I feel like they always either do too much or they do too little, and they either oversell or undersell like the entire purpose of the match or like the feud. We even got a little bit of that Handsome Johnny experience when the War Raiders interfered. Great match, right winner. Now we can finally end this feud. Is it bad that I know this feud is not over and it's gonna drag and drag and drag and drag? But in all honesty, if it's gonna drag and it at least has that type of match quality, I'm alright with it. All in all, no real complaints from this show, no real like big issues that I saw with it. If I had it over, like if I was booking it, I would have put Dakota over, and I probably would have put Ludwig over. But I don't feel like either are like must-haves. I feel like the show was really good though, like overall. I'm gonna be honest, there was no reason for me to care about next week though. Like, if I had one complaint, like if I was to give you one big complaint, it's that there's not a lot next week that's advertised. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We need to have a bit better cards for next week, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Seth and Drew is enticing, but to be honest, I just don't really care about it right now. I want to see it later down the line when everything's all said and done. I feel like you're wasting this match on an episode of Raw just because you need a main event to push. But I'm not going to sit here and just act like next week is complete garbage, because it's not. So I'm just going to sit here and just, say, thank you, Papa H. You're making wrestling fun again. All the new eyes on the product with the whole Netflix thing is very, very, very good as a whole. Also, I can't underestimate how good the San Jose crowd was. But anyway, that's going to be all for me for this week. Sorry that I didn't go super in depth because I really wasn't paying attention fully. But, whatever. This is all for me. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you like sarcastic white guys talking about wrestling on the internet. Join the Discord server. We need more people in there. And anyways, God bless.